What does 12-0 mean to you?
You know, we're really not looking at the record, and it's a great thing. But what our coaching staff is looking at is continuing trying to get better and do things the right way and try to figure out ways in which we could put our team, you know, in the best possible position to get better. And if we do that, then the wins will come. You know, I think we have the best bench in the country. And, you know, the way they came through for us tonight is the reason why we say that. But you got some great players that are starting the game. You got great players that are coming off the bench. And when we're able to have each other's back in that way, you know, it's always a good thing to see. You know, so when the fans are into it like they are and they create an environment like this, they almost they make you embrace them. And I know they're embracing our team, but our fans are one that created this. They, you know, from last year on, they put us in a position to not lose with how they support us. And, you know, I hope we can never lose in this building again.
Coach, you had 89 points, and I think you made 31 shots. What do you attribute that to? Is that crash on the boards? Is that high shooting percentage? What kind of influences that high number in the scorecard?
Well, I think that high number comes from a lot of different places. One, we do like to establish ourselves in the paint. We got 50 points in the paint. Our outside shooting has been great, and then our ability to get to the free throw line has been tremendous. So when you have, in all those areas, you're getting points, and then we got out in the break. So it's, when your offense is flowing as it was tonight, just we created offense from our defense. We were able to execute in a half-court set. We were able to get out, on the break. So when it's flowing like that, you're going to be able to put up a lot of points.
Losing that spot.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned. We weren't really concerned with being the number one team in the country because, a lot of people thought we weren't, and we've always played, the underdog role. So we'll go back to playing that underdog role and, maybe go under the radar a little bit and, give all the praise to UConn. And then you just continue to get better. I think UConn wants to be number one at the end of the year, just like everybody else. So, for us, we'll just keep trying to get better. And all of our goals are still intact. Being the number one team in the country was not one of them during the year, but that was bonus. But being number one in the country in April is what we're shooting for.
Coach, you guys are 4 wins away from securing your second straight SEC regular season title, something that's only been done by one other program in USC history. How do you sort of avoid that creeping into the team's mind, knowing that they have a chance? You guys have accomplished a lot of things during your tenure here, but this is another huge opportunity, and you're 2 weeks away from cementing yourself as one of the best teams in this school's history, securing 2 SEC titles.
Well, we have to keep our players away from you, Joe, because we didn't know about that. That's one way. Another way is just, we're focusing on each game and trying to get better. If we're doing that, that will happen. So it's not something that will make or break us, but it's something that we do want to accomplish in winning our conference. And if that means we're one of the best teams to represent the University of South Carolina, I think it's great for our program, and I hope the recruits are listening because, it's making this place special, like we set out to do, years ago.
3 out of your next 4 against ranked teams. How mentally prepared do you think your group is for this final regular season stretch?
Well, I think we're mentally prepared to play Arkansas on Thursday. And we're not gonna go any further than Arkansas because if when you get ahead of yourself, any team in this conference can beat you. So, for us, we're gonna take one game at a time. From a team standpoint, from a coaching staff standpoint, we understand what's coming. But we got to make sure our players are focusing on the task at hand, which is Arkansas.